Tesla's Autopilot is easily tricked into working when there's not anyone sitting behind the wheel, when there's anyone in the driver's seat. And this has been a big concern lately, especially with a couple of crashes that have gone on with Tesla vehicles in Texas, Tesla vehicles all around the country. There have been a couple of crashes recently, and during that crash in Texas, it brought this issue up because officials, law enforcement, they said there definitely 100% was no one sitting behind the wheel of the car. There was no one in the driver's seat. There was someone in the passenger seat and someone in the back seat. This was a fatal accident, and they said no one was in the driver's seat. And according to Tesla, they've said before that like Autopilot and all of these systems shouldn't work if people aren't in the driver's seat. They say it's been programmed so that it doesn't work. But according to Consumer Reports, they did a bit of a test. And they said it was easy to trick Tesla's Autopilot system to operate without anyone behind the driver's seat. They said essentially all they did is they said you could put something weighted on the steering wheel, let's say like a chain, and then it believes someone's sitting there, someone's holding on to the wheel. And with this, they said by doing this alone and using the dial to figure out how fast you want to go on the steering wheel, they said they were able to drive up and down a half-mile lane of their track repeatedly, never noting that there was no one in the driver's seat and never noting that there was no one touching the steering wheel. They said basically as long as you have something weighted, let's say like a chain, you could see in this picture, as long as there's something like a chain on the steering wheel, then and the door is closed and the driver's seat's door is closed, then you can operate it. They said no one has to be sitting in the driver's seat in order to do this. They said make sure you don't try this at home. Obviously, don't try and use Tesla's Autopilot without sitting in the front seat. But just be careful because research has shown that Autopilot can suddenly turn off without notifying the driver. It's happened before, and there have been a couple of fatal accidents now, so it's going to be something that Tesla is going to have to continue to battle, continue to work on, because right now, remember, they don't have level 4 automation. They don't have it where they say no one has to be sitting in the driver's seat. You don't have to touch it at all. Right now, according to Tesla, what level the automation is on is essentially there needs to be someone in the wheel. There needs to be someone sitting in the driver's seat because it doesn't recognize everything. There still are issues. But that's why it's like a partially automated system. It's not fully automated where it's just like a robo-taxi where no one needs to sit in the driver's seat. It's not there yet. Like Elon Musk has come out multiple times and said that the car is capable of doing that, but it hasn't been approved for that. With regulations in place, these things take a while. And Tesla still warns drivers that they need to keep their eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, even if it is driving autonomously, and they put it in that mode.